Yeah. Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? The Cornerman _ MMA, Ryan the Mighty Quinn here with the legend, a real OG, Dan Quinn. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good, Ryan. Thank you for asking.
Oh, dude, I'm so happy. Like I was saying before, we've been talking on the phone for like 13 years, but we've never actually had a face-to-face conversation. You know, thank God for StreamYard and Zoom. But I'm just so happy you're on.
It's good to be here.
Yeah, man. So yeah, let's just talk what stuff you've been up to lately. I mean, I know that you're always your ears always to the ground when it comes to the fight game. What you been up to though?
I'm not in the fight game anymore. I just did a video to Uriah Faber. My son's going to get in the fight game,
Okay.
and he has hands, brother. I gave him the same treatment that I gave Scott Smith. Scott Smith was Scott No Hands Smith, and then after I dealt with him, he became Scott Hands of Steel Smith in 8 weeks. And I gave the same treatment to my son, and I think he has better hands than I do.
Dude, I sent you my video and you broke me down. I remember like, how do I help my hands? And you tell me how I don't move my head and everything like that. So that's great, man. Has he fought at all or competed, or is he just? And his name's Ryan too, right?
His name is Ryan, also correct.
Yeah. So the Quinns, man, you got to stay away from them. We're no good. but no, that's awesome. So has he competed yet in boxing or anything, or he's just training right now?
No, he's just training right now. He wants to go to Uriah's place, and Uriah is charging unbelievable amounts of money. And so I said, look, let my son come there for like $100 a month. And when I'm rich and famous for my Stevia discovery, I'll buy you a house and maybe kick you $1 million for the trouble.
That's right. Tell us about Stevia. I know that people have talked. Tell us a little bit about Stevia.
Well, Stevia cured my uncle of 6 cancerous breast tumors in 4 months. Type 2 diabetes was gone within 2 weeks, and 74 pounds of flabby fat melted off in 4 months. So if you ingest it in massive doses, drink sweet stevia water all day long, it works like magic.
Awesome. I actually know after we saw your first video on that, I have a friend who actually tried that on his cat. His cat had tumors all over his body, and he was putting stevia in the water, and they started falling off after a couple of weeks. So it's not really a myth.
No, it's for real. It actually, the way I started with stevia was with myself. I was feeling problems in my prostate and my penis, right? And I started using massive amounts, and that went away. And then my mom's cat got sick. She was 17 years old, skeleton thin, sneezing blood bubbles at the bed, about to be put to sleep. And I took her home. Instead of having her put to sleep, gave her what I call pure H2O, and it cured her, made her live in perfect until she was 19, until my mom reintroduced the tap water with stevia, and the tap water killed her within 30 days.
Oh, damn. What was the cat's name again?
Peachy.
Yes, Peachy. That's right.
Peachy the cat.
So you've done so much. You've also been a football player. Like, tell us about your football career in the play. I'm a big Irish fan. I mean, I know that you don't really associate with Notre Dame much anymore, but tell us about that.
Well, I make the greatest stop in the history of Notre Dame, in my opinion. And Lou Holtz is so fucking irate that he can't keep his anger contained. He fires me immediately on the spot when I hit the sidelines, and I quit football spot because I had deep ties to the criminal underworld, brother. You ever seen the movie Tequila Sunrise with Mel Gibson?
Yeah.
Okay. That's based on a real guy, Mark Brandon. And Mark Brandon and I were friends. And Mark Brandon told me that if I wanted to, I could have coaches killed. And so I didn't want to go to prison. Somebody always gets caught. Somebody always rats out. And I thought it best that I go boxing over football.
So, yeah, that's how you got into boxing. That's good. Well, I'm glad you did the right thing, man. That's good. You did the right thing. All right. So you said you haven't really been in the fight game, minus from your son and training at Alpha Male. which is a great gym. You know, they have a lot of great fighters. Uriah is a good coach. What is something that you see with fighters today that they don't do when you were active? When we were active, you know, I'm not fighting anymore either. What is something that you think fighters should do a little more of or less of?
Well, I'm seeing a lot more stand up, brother. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like this last UFC
Yeah,
276,
yeah.
it was the boxing match out there. And I look back
Mm-hmm.
to when I was fighting, Frank Mir took me down immediately. I made a mistake when I fought Frank Mir.
Thank
We were
you.
in the same, you know, usually they have different dividers, so you can't see your
Yeah.
opponent when warming up. But we were in the
Uh-huh.
same, and I lit up the gloves. I have fast hands, and I lit up the gloves. And so Frank likes to punch. What I should have done is acted like I couldn't punch and drawn him into a punching game, and I would have fucked him up. But he didn't have any of that. Took me down immediately, and the rest is history. Although I have to say, I did get out of two arm bars. He tried to key lock me twice. I got out of that. He tried two arm bar attempts. I got out of that. I reversed, got on top of him, thought that I was doing good, and he sank a triangle in the story.
I've never seen the fight. I've only seen the pictures and obviously talked to you about it. But I know what you mean, man. It's definitely getting more influence. Everyone's got to learn to throw hands now. So, but that's good, homie. You know, anything else you'd like to bring up before we end off? Anything else you'd like to talk about?
I'd like to talk about finding a cancer victim out there, preferably terminally ill, that I can cure with stevia, their drinking water, and a blender. I'll put stevia and water blend, remove all the floating toxic soap that floats at the end of it, and they'll drink what's left over in a perfect health. That'll get my discovery famous at a quicker rate than it is going now and lead to a Nobel Prize and eventually billions of dollars. And what I plan to do with that money, Ryan, is to replace all the companies in America that are shaped like pyramids, that have all the workers at the bottom
Yeah.
toiling,
Mhm.
working to five, paying 95% of profit up to the top. How about reversing that and paying 95% of the money down to the people that actually earned it?
Yeah, I'm with you on that, man. Um, is your YouTube channel still active?
I have a YouTube channel. It's at Daniel Quinn. You know, I
Yep.
had Warrior 41 at one time. It had 999,000 hits on it. And
Yeah.
it got shut down because the guy lied. You know, there was no due process. I didn't even have a chance to plead my case, and they shut me down. You
Yep. No,
know,
but you have the new YouTube channel. You said right.
yeah, at Daniel Quinn.
All right, good. Follow him there, guys. Daniel Quinn. I know. Yeah, I know. I mean, actually, I don't even know if I'm subscribed to the new one. You and I reconnected on Twitter, so I got to find that. But Dan, I'm so happy you came on, man. I definitely want to check in with you, you know, and have you on again. You know, if there's anything I can do for your YouTube channel, you know, I'm there for you, brother. Going to be following your son Ryan's career. Looking forward to seeing some footage on him, and all the best.
All right, take care, Ryan. I appreciate
Take
it.
care, bud.